And it's a social animation software device, and we were established in December 2010. We're just up the road in Kingsland, and we currently have a team of 12, which is made up of like half developers, and the other half is made up of art team, marketing, administration, and me. December 2010 we formed our company, and there's 4 co-founders. 3 of us from the animation company, another who was actually, he is our CFO, and he actually came from Massive Software, which is the intelligent crowd simulation software. So I knew that I needed extra skills, and I wasn't too proud to ask or to bring the right team together. In 2011, we secured our first angel investment. So this is all part of the business model we put together. How was I going to resource it? And that was through investment rounds. It was going to take us a couple of years to build the product, and with quite a few people. So we did a small round. We thought with that first round we'd be able to make the whole product and launch it. No. So a year later we're still looking for more money. So in October 2012 we closed another round, and that's actually when we grew from a team of 5 to 16 at that stage. So we closed some amazing licensing deals with studios in Hollywood, and then we launched the product in August 2013. Surely Adobe was going to build this, surely Apple might even build this. Oh my goodness, you know, who were our competitors going to be? So we looked at our technology, and we said it's got to be amazing, and we're experts in our craft, and we're going to make this technology not just okay but amazing. And we also looked at protecting ourselves, so we filed a lot of patents and trademarks, and I've loved that process. That's been an interesting strategy, and I don't know if I need to go into the strategy of that. Patents are a strategy, and it's not about just paying for it and getting a patent in New Zealand. It's a game of chess, and it's really fascinating, and I actually love it. And then we looked at the marketing. So we knew that we had to find a way for people to know about us. So we had to create the brand, build the awareness, build engagement, and a fan base. We're about to hit 100,000 likes on our Facebook page this week. We're pretty stoked about that big ramp. We're ramping, and it's really cool. And then the other was about those partnerships. You know, we were like, how else are we going to get out there? We have no money, some investment. You know, are we competing against the Adobes of this world who have, you know, hundreds of, well, probably millions of dollars for marketing? And so we were like, how are we going to compete with our marketing? You know, other than social, really, that's really what we could afford. So we actually created this whole level of structure, and it was through our partnerships with the studios. So we had a strategy where it was, if we go in and license those world famous brands, with them we bring their fan base. So we don't have to build up our own from scratch. So we've signed amazing brands such as Portal 2 from Valve. They've got 45 million fan base. We've signed properties with the Jim Henson Company, you know, which obviously have millions attached to that. Bravest Warriors is another massive brand. I don't know if any of you know Adventure Time, but it's by the same creators of Adventure Time. So with those, every time we promote something and they promote it with us, we get more of their fans. So it was a strategy from the beginning. The idea is not king. Strategy and execution is king. And then understanding that first brilliant idea, so it's just, you know, elongating that first statement, it's just your first spark to get the passion started. You're actually going to need thousands of brilliant ideas underneath that first spark to keep carrying it along, because as you come against your barriers, you know, I think of them as, I think of myself on a train, and I know where that train is going, and I know the exact destination and where my train track needs to go, and then sometimes logs fall in over the top, and that's how I see it, and I've got to figure out how to either get around it or over it, I'm so focused on my destination, and I know exactly how to get there because we've made a plan. Sometimes the plan gets adjusted, but I'm very focused on that, and there's lots of ideas that need to come up underneath. Your reputation is everything. So when you are coming up with your first business idea, it must remain as the forefront of your mind, because that first business idea will most likely fail. And that's normal, you know, and that's okay. But you're going to come up with more and more, and those partners and those people you've made connections with, don't burn them. You know, you've got to carry them through. And so you must always tell the truth, even when it hurts, even when you're running out of money and you can't pay that bill. Don't engage them, tell them the truth, you know. Putting together a board, which I love the board process. Some people are really terrified of it. But the board culture and management is really important. It's about creating a productive and efficient company. And then shareholder communication is really, really key. So those people who are invested in you, you don't just take their money and go, thanks very much, you know, I'll let you know when we're done. You communicate with them. So every month, I have a structure, and you'll have your own, but every month I have this, I have a paper that I deliver to them. They can read it or throw it away. I have an executive summary just at the top, and if they want to read more they can. If not, they're going to get it in the first paragraph or so. But then I tell them the milestones, the things we've hit, the challenges we're facing. Take them along for your journey. Signpost. Tell them the celebrations, but also signpost when you see some difficulty arising, because when you need to raise again, if they can be your first people to come back in and invest, half of your job is done. You know, when you're focusing 70% of your time on capital and cash flow and all of that, you know, have your shareholders come along for the ride too.